one more Instagram picture of your food and I will throw up. Stop showing people what you eat. No one bloody cares. It's food. We eat food every day. It's not that thrilling. For Christ's sakes, get a new hobby. And I should calm down a bit. Oh, no, no, no. You are not going to post pictures of me on Facebook in a bikini. Oh, God, drunk as a skunk with a Hitler moustache and a bowl in one hand. What is wrong with people posting shit like this anyway? Privacy is gone in the 21st century.
Ciao bella.
Wine is cool. You have black teeth. I bet I look like my grandmother. Your grandmother was never as hot as you. No, she was. Oh, she was beautiful. She was old Orlando Caruso's mistress until she lost her teeth. And then you get discarded. Typical. Yeah, men are pigs. Why do we like them so much?
So what can I get you two ladies?
Let me get a... Oh, highball. Oh, no. In fact, why don't you make me a Cuba Libre? It's been ages since I've had one of those.
Sure, live a little, right? Shall I make 2 of those?
Oh, God, no. I'm driving. Get me a glass of white wine. Chilled, please.
Sure, coming right up. So, what can I get you guys?
I'm sorry, but my husband is such a know-it-all. He says that he's sure you're from Naples just by watching you serve drinks.
Okay, please, honey. I'm sure the poor woman is not interested in my stupid little observations.
No, let's get this settled right away.
Oh, that's okay. I'm actually from Palermo.
Ah, see? I told you she was a southerner. I told you.
Oh, that doesn't count, Sherlock. You said Naples, not southern Italy. Pay up, sweetie.
And you're sure you're not from Naples?
Positive.
All right, then, well, we'll take your best bottle of Prosecco, please.
That's my man.
Be right there, sir.
Yeah, let me have a grappa, please.
Would that be straight from the freezer or served at room temperature, sir?
Oh, from the freezer, please. It's been such a hot day.
And you, sir? What can I get you?
Tell you what, let me get the same thing. I'm just too tired to think.
Sure, no problem.
Abiatti is so charismatic.
No, he's a right-wing fascist.
Oh, honey, you silly little thing. He's a conservative, not a fascist. We left university 20 years ago. Don't you think it's time to drop your communist talk and grow up?
Oh, you are so condescending. Abiatti is a sliming, corrupt moron who only embraces the rich.
But we are well off.
Hey, just because we are well off doesn't mean that we should tolerate a class system. There's a reason we pay tax. It oils the machine called society, and voting for an idiot like Abiatti, who stands for lower taxes to the rich, tougher immigration laws. Oh, and he seriously believes that unemployment is the fault of the individual. We're in a recession, for Christ's sake.
Honey, you are so cute when you get all political.
Oh, I wish I could say the same about you.
The moon is so beautiful.
It is.
We should take a walk on the beach.
You know what that party's all about?
Oh, something political. Something to ruin a beautiful evening.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know what? Let's just stay here. Close our ears to all this political jargon.
Abiatti.
Hello, Neil. Hello, yes. It's so good to talk to you, and I am so happy that your paper wants to emphasize the drastic environmental efforts that we are currently implementing. So, okay, this year is a big year for environmental practices at our company. I mean, we changed all the light bulbs in our headquarters to energy-saving bulbs. Yes, those little curly ones. And I'm like, no, you can't print that. Well, think of the trees, right? I mean, it even says so in the disclaimer in our emails. Please don't print this. Think of the trees. yeah, that is pretty clever, huh? Yeah. We also have an electric outlet to one of those electric cars in our lot. Only one, but... Oh, don't tell me I'm not an environmentalist. We care about nature. You know, trees, grass, lions, whatever. We love it. Yes, marketing, please. Thomas? Hey, So, alright, this weekend we're arranging a fishing event at the lake by our plant. I mean, it'll look good in the papers. Oh, no, hell no, I wouldn't eat the fish. Don't you eat the fish. I don't know, dioxin is some toxic shit. In fact, I wouldn't go sailing on that lake. And don't ever stick your foot in it. Alright. Well, honestly, I wouldn't live anywhere near that lake, but, you know, we cleaned up around our plant, and there's plenty of other lakes for fishes, right? Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. I think we might be top 5 in the toxic 100 list, but please, no one can afford taking us to court. So don't worry about it, Thomas. Suzanne, yeah, we need to get this through to marketing. Yes, we sell bottled water under 70 different names, therefore we buy springs, build factories, and sell water. No, haha, it is not a human right to have drinking water. It's their right to get a job and buy our water, okay? Well, that's our company's policy. Right, Suzanne? Right. Talk to you later. Put Thomas on. Now. Hey, Thomas. Okay, the locals were fine about the spill. We paid for the mayor's new mansion and no one was complaining. I mean, please, oil comes from the underground, right? And if it spills and ends up on the ground, well, down in the ground it goes again. No harm done. It's all natural, organic, right? I mean, you put oil in your salad dressing, for goodness sake. Is this marketing? Thomas? Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Well, yes, there were Indians living there before we came. But hey, I mean, Indians, come on, please. It's 2016. We offered them jobs. Lots of alcohol, but, well, all right, $3. It's a lot of money there. Slave labor? Oh, come on. No way. Look, I don't think my workers know anything about the national minimum wage because they don't speak English. Not to mention, they're not sober enough to understand what I'm saying anyway. They're such a colorful and happy people. I mean, they were singing and dancing all the time with feathers everywhere. Yes, well, I mean, before we came. I'm sure they're doing that in their relocation camp. Hi, it's me again. I had to call you. 2 glasses in, and I'm inspired. You have to explain to our people, like I told you. Okay, yes, you might find chemicals, specifically our chemicals, in the mother's milk, but honestly, I mean, who wants to suck on those old worn-out titties anyway, right? Our formula, by the way, is much better. More chemicals, more purity in those chemicals, and never mind the whole it may risk the baby's health. You know, it's those guys that like watching women breastfeed that come up with a crazy talk like that. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't write it exactly like that, Suzanne. 2 drinks in. Come on, get with the program.
So, how do you like the wine? I mean, I think it's good. You should grab a bottle and head for the beach. It's gonna be a lovely sunset.
Yeah, I mean, it's all so wonderful.
You know what? This band is actually pretty good. I like them. I should see if I can download them on torrent.
Sure.
Well, did you know I grew up with abiatti? Yeah. Well, we both love politics. I mean, that could have been me, really. They said we were one and the same, but people think I'm too funny. I don't know why. I mean, I don't think I'm funny. I have feelings, and, well, that was the end of my political career.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This is such a good evening. It's all just perfect, don't you think? The girls are lovely, the wine is good. Maybe I could get lucky tonight.
Agreed.
Look, Italians are just so colorful. Every day is like a big party to them.
Not that I'm an expert on the language or anything, hun, but I believe this is some sort of political rally.
You know, we could really learn something from that. Life is more than just work, 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 and then you die, right?
Okay, I don't think you're hearing me. The guy at the hotel actually told me they're discussing unemployment and the economy and, you know, serious political issues like that.
Ugh, Henry, don't be such a crashing bore, okay? Let's just suck up this quaint and vibrant atmosphere. It's like a lost world, a world of abundance and light and love. Let's just take it all in before it's gone, please.
Yes, dear. Whatever your little heart desires.
Oh, look at that sunset. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so happy.
You said it.
This is so much fun. I am so glad I came.
I don't know. I suppose so.
And you know what? Roberto's mother finally died. Thank God that whole bitch is dead. This is one of the best evenings of my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm so loving this evening.
Know what you mean? I don't know. That's what they're saying. And those guys have been right before. You have to admit that.
Well, they've been wrong too. Remember the time they said that Abiatti had a collection of Mussolini memorabilia and rode a white horse to work?
Look. The guy is a fascist. I don't care what he says. I just know, okay? I can feel it in my bones.
So lovely.
There's something rotten about all his housing projects, too. Yeah, just wait and see.
Well, maybe a bit of change will do us all some good. He certainly has new ideas, right?
New ideas? Come on, that's what everybody said before they went and voted for Il Duce, okay? Hey, God help us if he wins the election.
Look at that sunset.
Great man, that Abiatti. All those ugly rumors, I mean, they're probably unfounded. Anyway, I don't have the energy to think about politics.
So true.
Speaking of the music, I've toyed with the notion of giving up law and playing the guitar myself. Starting a band like these guys. You know, I played in a folk band in high school. But maybe it's just too late for me to catch that train. Anyway, the wine's good.
Oh, my sentiments, exactly.
Let me tell you this. Maybe Abiatti hasn't followed the beaten path, but a man who serves this kind of wine, that's a man you can trust.
Oh, yes.
To tell you the truth, I really enjoyed the music this evening. It's like there's a change in the air. You know what? I don't even care if Abiatti is the great phony that people say he is. I'm ready to take a chance on him. God, I'm getting goosebumps.
I feel the same.
I disagree with Abiatti.
That's some band, right? I mean, they could fill the whole big stadium if the singer only had a more hoarse voice.
Yeah.
To put it in a plain way, Abiatti's the best thing that could happen to this town. I mean, I'm in the wine business myself, and he's a good friend of ours. You quote me on that.
Oh, that's so good to hear.
I love the sound of that band. It's really great. It takes me back to when I was a child.
Oh, agree.
To cut to the chase, Abiatti's more entertaining than the rest of them. Maybe he's not as straight and narrow as the rest of the guys, but hey, at least he gets some laughs along the way.
Good for you.
Loved Abiatti's performance in that debate on TV. He really nailed it. He's so funny. That's difficult in this job because politics is really boring.
I suppose so.
To tell you the truth, I feel so light from the wine. I mean, I feel so rejuvenated and happy tonight.
Great.
Well, I disagree with Abiatti on a lot of issues. Most issues, actually, but I may vote for him. He's the only politician I really know.
I know what you mean.
So yeah, Abiatti may be a lot of things, but he's not flip-flopping on issues, right? He has a position, and it doesn't matter if the world comes crashing down, he still stands his ground. That's one thing I like about him.
All right.
You know, they say he's struggling to win over the women, but I'm not seeing that at all. Look around. There's a lot of wonderful ladies here.
Well, you never know.
Well, forget what I said about Abiatti earlier. I'm just glad we're here, talking, having fun, like in the good old days. This is a great evening.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm still not quite convinced Abiatti's the right guy for our town. Ask me again after a few more glasses.
Well, you never know.
Well, anyway, I guess if Abiatti were really this big fraud, they'd have exposed him by now. I mean, I have complete faith in the legal system in Italy.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They certainly keep quite an eye on that guy Abiatti, huh? Those guys following him around are no amateurs, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. It's like in the movies, right? I mean, how many black suits has he got working for him? Counting like 15 plus, maybe more.
Tough to say. They all look alike to me. But he sure got a lot of muscle for a man who claims to be loved by the people. Am I right?
Yeah, these guys have enemies. You don't reach that level without busting some balls. And one day, it's payback time. That's what politics have become. Sad, really.
Hello!
Oh, God, yes. Definitely below par. And what does the metal taste, I wonder? Oh god, that is awful!
Fuck!
Oh god, this is so unpleasant. Don't faint now, just get to the restroom and get it out.
Oh man, we've all been there. Everything's great, everybody's dancing, just You take another sip and then suddenly, back.
Oh,
Sucks, huh?
Okay, was that the drink or the thing I ate? Oh.
That stomach flu, man, it's going around. I was in bed all week, came out both ends. Was spinning like a frickin' propeller. What a mess. Sorry, no, yeah. Oh, boy, that's not good. Watch your shoes.
The restroom.
Oh,
Get it out.
shit.
I am telling you, he put his hand on her thigh under the table. They were drinking coffee with a group of disabled people at a charity ball.
Oh, I don't believe that. I met Mr. Abiatti once in church, and he was such a gentleman. I'm sure she's making all that up. You know how she always likes to be the center of attention, right? Remember when she made up that story about having cancer?
But she did have cancer. I went to the hospital to see her. She had tubes coming out of everywhere.
Yeah, maybe. But it wasn't any serious kind of cancer, was it? Certainly didn't take long before she was out dating again.
Look, you know, you're my sister and I love you, but that's just mean. I don't even want to justify that with a response.
Oh, fine then. Believe those little liars over the man who has sacrificed everything for our little town.
So did you see her today? Looks like the whole house is locked down.
No, I called and they said she was in bed. Which is weird because it was noontime and Madame Crusoe's never ill. She's made of steel. It's from the father side, you know, they're mountain people.
Okay, so what happened?
I have no idea. They told me to call back tomorrow and be ready to drop by if the Signora needs me. But people are talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, this is not coming from me. But I hear a doctor from out of town was called to the house late at night. Stayed for several hours.
Wow. Oh, no. I wonder what that means. I mean, is she dying of something?
Oh, God, no. Don't even say that. No, it just means that whatever's wrong with the Signora, she doesn't want that old fool Dr. Rossi to run his mouth off all over town.
Yeah, that's horrible. Well, good for her. Guess we just have to wait and see then.
Guess so.
Are you sure this is where it happened? There's nothing to see here.
Well, that's what the homepage said. You know, in fact, you might be standing right in the very place where Bosco met his fate in that ridiculously tragic manner.
Okay. So, anyway, should we look for a pizza or something? I'm really hungry.
Listen, what did you expect? Like a pool of blood or something?
Well, they could have put up a sign, right? Like, to commemorate his work and life and stuff.
Well, they probably want to keep it a little hush-hush. I mean, think about it. When a famous and beloved actor gets killed, you don't want your little cozy town associated with it, right?
I guess. It's just, you know, we came all the way down here. It's like a 5-hour train ride. You're not hungry yet?
Yeah, sure, honey. Just give me a moment, okay? I really wanted to see this, and you know how emotional I get about his work, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. Take your time.
Hey, don't you think that guy in the band is dreamy? Just my type. Isn't that just fantastic? The music's wonderful. Have you been down to the beach? It's magnificent. We are so spoiled living here. I'm so happy today. I mean, the town is alive and everyone's having so much fun. It's like we're in a cartoon. Soon there's gonna be little dwarfs singing and birdies tweeting. No, I'm not high. Just high on life.
We've got a problem with the way people drive around here. I mean, there are no rules, and I feel Abiatti's not really addressing that.
Yes. True.
Well, that's just the wine talking. But one thing I like about Abiatti is that he doesn't simulate compassion with the poor. Somehow that's more respectful than pitying the bastards. That's why I'm going to vote for him.
Okay. That's good.
I think Abiatti means well. He certainly knows how to throw a party. But is he fit to hold an office? I'm not so sure about that.
So true. It's all wonderful.
Anyway, whatever Abiatti decides to do, it can't be much worse than now. That's the positive to take away from here. Maybe he could actually freshen things up a little bit. That's my conclusion anyway.
So true, you know. I want to go with the flow.
Abiatti thinks the free market is a magic bullet that will solve everything, but look what happened to Russia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, now, let me tell you something else. My wife, she told me that she had a big surprise waiting for me when I come back. I wonder what it could be. I am so excited about it that I'm just knocking back white wine like it's tap water.
Okay. That's good.
To tell you the truth, I worry about healthcare. My dad's in a home, and the way they run that, it's just sad. I wonder what Abiatti will do about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sure, I used to be more politically engaged. Some would maybe say more self-righteous. Now I'm more concerned with what wine to drink next. But that's okay, because food is political too, and when I realized that, I felt so happy.
Completely agree.
It's such a pity about the beach.
Sure is.
When I was a kid, we used to come here a lot. Mother and father would be having a picnic, and the kids would swim and play bocce. Now it looks more like a dumping site or something.
Yeah. You know, rumor has it that your guy Abiatti's got something to do with it.
Really? It's hard to believe.
Well, you better believe it. I have this from a reliable source. Abiatti's handling the garbage, right? You know he's got Giovannitti in his company. Thing is, they dump most of it directly into the sea to save money. When the wind is blowing from the south, all that waste is blowing right back onto the beach. A real character, that.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Yeah, but what can you do?
So the other day at pottery class, I don't know what happened, but suddenly Jason and I started going full-on ghost with the wet clay. I mean, like our hands were in there and he was all up behind me, and we like channeled our sexual energy into these vases and some ashtrays, but in front of the entire class. I mean, I felt like a young Demi Moore was guiding my hands along just this out-of-body experience. It's crazy.
Have you completely lost it? Sometimes your rambling is just plain nuts. I mean, listening to you, it's like turning on crazy radio. You don't make any sense. Do you actually grasp that?
I am a very open-minded person, and you should respect that, okay? You should get down off your high horse and stop being such an arrogant prick.
Okay, whatever, man. I still think you've lost it. Seriously. But, you know, think what you want. You know, I like you because you are pretty weird.
So there's this thing that has been bothering me for such a long time. I mean, I wake up at night and I can't sleep because all I can do is think about it. Because listen, in China, there are like 1.3 billion people. And I heard that if all of them jump at the same time, the Earth's going to be pushed out of its orbit and like crash with the moon. So these Chinese are such hard workers, they're totally obedient, and they pretty much do whatever they're told, right? So if their leader told them, everybody jump, like everybody jump, 5 p.m. on Sunday. Well, then that's it, right? At 5 p.m. on Sunday, boom, everybody's wiped out. So don't you think we should worry about this?
Are you even listening to yourself sometimes? I mean, seriously, were you dropped on the floor like many times as a baby?
Open your eyes, for Christ's sake. The world is much bigger than you think. I have seen things that would make your head explode. Seriously, if given some of the knowledge that I possess, your head would literally explode. Boom.
Hey, easy, bro, okay? You're entitled to your opinion, whatever crackpot opinions you have.
So, I think I finally solved my lacking libido problem. First, I started sleeping with a fluoride crystal on my forehead, and it began releasing my sexual energy every night. Then, I started rubbing a red garnet on my temples, just a few minutes a day, as a root chakra stone. The garnet is said to be excellent for manifestation. It's used to ground one's dreams in reality, bringing abundance, prosperity, and realization of those dreams. And it made me feel hella sexy. Aren't crystals just great?
Okay, really? Like, really? Okay, you're joking, right? Because please tell me that you are joking. That is the weirdest shit I have ever heard coming from you. Ever.
I wasn't expecting this from you. Your aura just changed color. I'm not telling you which color, but it means that you suck.
Okay, all right. You know what? You're right. You can have an opinion on whatever you want. I just think that it's pretty far out, okay? That's all.
All right. Okay, so I started this diet, the 5-bite diet, so you can only take 5 bites every meal. So I'm taking like these really huge bites, and then I get to throw all this food away. So earlier, I did the baby food diet, which was great too. You just eat 14 jars of food, right? I don't know. There's so many good ways to lose weight, right?
I'm gonna go with no comment on that. Too friggin' far-fetched, man. I don't believe you have a top floor for your elevator to even go to.
Why are you being such an asshole? I tell you stuff that is really important to me, and you give me this? You know what? I don't deserve this from you or from anybody.
Hey, easy, bro, okay? You're entitled to your opinion, whatever crackpot opinions you have.
I finally found myself a new hobby. Took forever, but cryptozoology is it. It's the hidden zoology of those elusive beasts that roam the hard-to-reach places on Earth. It's so fascinating, and the evidence is just piling up. You've probably heard of the chupacabra and the yeti, those guys, but I mean, I've seen the proof. They're real.
Are you even listening to yourself sometimes? I mean, seriously, were you dropped on the floor, like, many times as a baby?
You are so narrow-minded, it hurts. If everyone was like you in the world would suck. Don't you ever question the fabric of the universe? I mean, how can the moon just stay up there?
Look, relax, man, chill. I just didn't know you were so into that stuff is all.
Oh man, even before the internet and smartphones, we had so many ways to distract ourselves. Now that number's compounded by a factor of trillions. I mean, my face is constantly glued to my phone. Christ's sakes. It needs to stop. I just gotta post this picture of my half-eaten sandwich on Instagram. Hashtag yummy, hashtag best sandwich ever, hashtag I have no friends, hashtag somebody fucking shoot me. I don't know why I keep looking at this telephone. It's not like I got any new messages. I used to bite my nails. Now I fiddle with this phone all the time. I think I'll end up even more isolated from society with this self-imposed isolation strategy of constantly looking at this screen and ignoring other people around me. Okay, time to search for smartphone addiction. If you or a loved one displays these signs and symptoms of cell phone addiction, help is readily available. Blah, 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 blah. Excessive use. Check. Has put a relationship or job at risk due to excessive cell phone use. I'm afraid that's a check too. When cell phone or network is unreachable, I feel anger, tension, depression, restlessness. All of the above. Oh, look at that cute little kitten. Oh. Okay, where was I?
Do you actually grasp that? Here.
What is going on with his hair? Did you see it last night? You can't tell me that's not a toupee or some hair transplant done by a 3-year-old.
Oh, so what? People are just jealous that Mr. Abiatti's good looking. And don't say he isn't. He could have been a singer or an actor. I mean, he's like a throwback to just an old Hollywood heartthrob.
Good looking? Are you on drugs? And tell that to that poor girl that he molested back in college. Did you read about what he did to her?
Oh, come on. Are you serious? That confused little tramp never filed for anything.
Yeah, because he paid her off and paid off the university. That's what those sleazeballs do.
But isn't that better than having the bleeding heart liberals running everything? Seriously. Because that is what's going on in Rome and all of those urban places.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? I can't talk to you. Let's just drop it, okay?
Fine by me.
Welcome. Do you need help? Just let me know. We have some fine local wine.
Ciao, please come in.
Ciao.
Everything is freshly baked. Let me know if there's anything you like.
We have Ciao. Please let me know if there's anything specific you need. We have all regional wines and a lot more. Ciao. Let me know if you want anything specific. Or take a look around. We have a fine wine selection.
Yeah, so that young cop, the one with the pimples?
What, that tall, geeky-looking guy who wears a bandana on the beach?
Yeah, exactly, that guy. He's always giving me crap about how my car's parked illegally. Who the hell gives a rat's ass? We have bigger problems around here, right? Anyways, I always keep my car keys right here in my pocket, so I can take off in a sec.
Oh, that's too bad. He should back off a hard-working guy like you, know, and just go and catch some real criminals.
I know, right?
I am great. I am strong. I am so sexy. I am the best. Don't let anyone tell you different. You are the man. Who am I kidding? Oh, thank God. Silence. I thought they'd never stop talking. Ah, yes.
Oh, wow, man. Oh, look at this. You can see the sounds are like colors, man. I can see them. They're in the air. You can just reach out and grab them, put them on your soul and heal your soul. Oh, man, yeah. Wow. So you can feel it, you can see it, and hear it. It's like, wow, yeah. Oh, who would not want to be all up in this? Oh, man, where's my didgeridoo? Oh, shit, do I even have a didgeridoo? I don't remember, man. I'll just make it with my mouth. Yeah, man. I'm a didgeridoo. Oh, man, this is so awesome. Oh, it makes me miss Chicago, man. Home of the blues, blues, blues. Oh, it's bringing me down, man. Oh, well, yeah, bringing it back. Oh, I want to go back to Chicago. I don't want to go back to Chicago. Chicago sucks. I love Chicago, man. Oh, not after, that psycho with all the pigs. Oh, so intense. Dude, that's why you left Chicago. I know, man, I know, but I want to go back. I want to go back. How you doing there? Everything's all freaky here. No, it's terrible. Why would you do that? Stop talking in my head, man. Oh, yeah. Wow. Love this song. Oh, man, this is so awesome. Oh, I just want to get naked and shake it to these licks. Makes me want to go back to the city, man. Play with the guys again. Get the band back together. Oh, the world needs Dr. Funkenstein back, man. Who doesn't want to have Funkenstein back? I gave my bass riffs like wow, giving it life. Great. Funky life to the dead.
So sexy. Let me tell you this. Maybe Abiatti hasn't followed the beaten path, but a man who serves this kind of wine, that's a man you can trust.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you know, Marco finally asked me out on a date last night. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm still not quite convinced Abiatti's the right guy for our town. But ask me again after a few more glasses.
Great man, that Abiatti. All those ugly rumors, I mean, they're probably unfounded. Anyway, I don't have the energy to think about politics.
So true.
But, you know, that's all I have to say on that subject. Let's just have some fun.
You know, they say he's struggling to win over the women, but I'm not seeing that at all. Look around. There's a lot of wonderful ladies here.
That's some band, right? And they could fill a whole big stadium if the singer only had a more hoarse voice.
Oh, agree.
You know what this party needs? Some snacks. I'm really quite hungry.
Loved Abiatti's performance in that debate on TV. He really nailed it. He's so funny. That's difficult in this job because politics is really boring.
I love the sound of that band. They're really great. It takes me back to when I was a child.
Yeah.
You know what? We should go to the beach.
I love the beach at this time of the evening. Oh God, but not the polluted one behind the graveyard.
Well, I disagree with Abiatti on a lot of issues. Most issues, actually. But I may vote for him. He's the only politician I really know.
Oh, God, I'm tired.
Ugh, I know. I swear if I hear one more German tourist speaking half-assed Italian to me, I will kill myself.
Yeah. Well, let's get out of here. Just let me lock up first.
Ugh, you can't be too careful, right? With all these people in town. You know, I don't trust that sleazeball Abiatti.
Honestly, I don't think he's any worse than the rest of them. At least he's got balls, right? But don't worry about this place. We've got better security than the Vatican.
That's it. That's it. I'm good at this. Clean as a whistle. Spotless like the mother of Jesus. One day, I'll run the whole damn place. Oh, yeah. Just wait and see. One sweet day, all right. Ooh. Better leave those keys to the door somewhere safe. Right? Home sweet home. Hey, I need to take a leak.
Again.
Yeah, so? You want me to just do it here?
No.
All right then, D-bag, cover for me, will you?
Don't be long, okay?
I won't. Being me and experiencing things like this, it's not, like anyone else. It's, you see it or hear it, you know you have to do something about it. You know you're the only one who can really help, and, that's what drives me. This jerk off, kick your ass into your stupid head, take that fat, ugly tie off and strangle you with it. Telling me I don't care about you. You don't care about it. You just sit in your office all day telling me what to do.
The cow's coming from head office and thinking she can tell us how to do our jobs. Loads of people do it. It's not dirty. I mean, not if you shower first, Anyway, I did that stuff with the strawberry jam without even complaining about it, didn't I?
Come on, it just happened. I had a couple of drinks and I didn't mean anything. I was just upset, and in the moment, I gotta understand. Come on, it's not a big deal. It's just dickhead's taking all the credit. I can't believe it. I did all the work. You kidding me? I mean, that guy, the balls on that guy. I can't even. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I did all the.
Father, this is my first confession this year. I need to tell you this. Every morning I get to the office an hour before my boss, and at least once a week for the last year I've been peeing just a little bit into his coffee cup. I never see him rinse it out before filling it up with coffee in the morning after. I'm sure that he is a much greater sinner than I am, and I'm just paying him back for years of stealing titty grabs with his elbow and just bad ass behavior from him. I'm sorry, Father. I firmly resolve, with the help of your grace, to confess my sins, to do my penance, and to amend my life. Amen.
Oh, Father, I have sinned. Oh my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended you, and I detest all my sins because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all because I have offended you. Oh God, you are all good and deserving of my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of your grace, to confess my sins and do penance and to amend my life. Amen.
Father, it's been a while, a couple years since my last confession. I'm not sure if I really have sinned. What are our sins today? I mean, are they the same as 2,000 years ago? Who judges us, Father? Have I been chaste in thought and word? No, I haven't, but is that a sin? Have I always told the truth? No, I haven't. Have I desired what belongs to other people? Yeah, I do that all the time. Have I done penance by abstaining and fasting and on obligatory days? Never have. Does that make me a bad person in your eyes, Father? I don't know what answers I was looking for, Father. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. My last confession was 3 weeks ago. Last week, that temptress, you know, Mrs. Giraldi, the fishmonger, well, we had adult relations. It was just me, her, the fresh fish, and the beautiful sapienza night sky. And yes, Father, you did wed her and her husband in this very church, but what can I say? The carnal desire is strong in me, Father. And I do take the cold showers you recommended. I do. Well, Father, that was it. I feel much better now.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. My last confession was 2 months ago, Father. I have committed the worst of sins. I've taken a life. That sacred life of Signora Maginelli's poodle. Yes, the sweet little pup of a very, very, very noisy little poodle. The poor thing was barking with this high-pitched sounding bark that made me crazy. Crazy enough, Father, to unintentionally hit the little pooch with my Vespa, and now it's almost too quiet at home. I'm sorry for this and all the sins of my past life. Please help me, Father.